I have seen this video so many times on my watch page or like the home page on YouTube. We're gonna have to watch it. Sceptic. Oh, damn. I didn't forget about him. Okay, let's watch it.
Sceptic? At just 14 years old, this streamer had
We're gonna watch
an
it.
overnight rise to fame, going
He killed
viral
Tfue, yeah.
after killing Tfue in a game of Fortnite. From featuring on ABC News, winning $50,000 at the Fortnite World Cup, being one
Dude,
of
this
the
is
fastest
classic.
growing and most recognizable young gamers in the world, to
I
now
forgot
losing
about him.
followers for 2 years straight, going inactive on most of his social media accounts, and struggling to pull 10,000 viewers with over 1 million subscribers.
Damn,
Skeptic
I
has
forgot
fallen
about
to
him.
complete obscurity, with many labeling him as irrelevant. But
Damn,
just what
bro,
caused
why are they so brutal? Bro,
this
fell off.
complete obscurity, with many
Bro, you fell off hard. Oh
labeling
my
him as
gosh.
irrelevant. But just what caused this sharp decline? To find out, we must follow the tracks and go back to the start, to
Oh,
the moment Skeptic's career began, killing Tfue.
Okay, well, it began before
I
that.
should have killed that guy. I don't think he's that good of a player. Like, I wasn't even trying.
That video got like 10 mil views, no?
In June of 2018, Sceptic, who at the time was a completely unknown 14-year-old streamer, was playing Fortnite as usual to a handful of viewers, when little to his knowledge, he would spawn into a lobby that would completely change his life.
Isn't that crazy that Fortnite
Perhaps a
was
bit of luck,
that game
Sceptic
changing?
unknowingly
That all it took was just being in the right place, right time, and you could blow up. Like Myth versus Summit 1G, I think. That's what blew up Myth.
He ended up in the same lobby as Tfue, who at the time was considered one of, if not the best player in the game. Tfue was arguably at the peak of his fame, having joined FaZe Clan just over a month prior, along with Fortnite being at the peak of its popularity.
Yup.
With no idea who he was coming up against, already 12 kills deep, Sceptic engaged Tfue and proceeded to outbuild and outplay him, swiftly killing him without even taking 1 HP of damage.
Easy.
Dude, I killed Tfue. I didn't kill Tfue. I didn't kill Tfue. What do you mean? I killed a guy named Magnetic. Oh, I actually killed Tfue! I actually killed Tfue! No way!
Damn, he's probably happy as
Stream
hell.
snipe him? No, I did not stream snipe him, bro.
Sceptic ended up clipping this moment from his stream and uploaded it as his first video to his YouTube channel. This video
10 mil,
almost
I told you.
immediately blew up and now has over 10 million views to date. Sceptic went from a completely unknown 14-year-old to famous practically overnight. With the drive of new viewers, his Twitch channel exploded, gaining 35,000 followers in the month of July.
I need to kill somebody.
2018.
Damn.
An astronomic rise from the 84 followers
84.
he gained.
Hey, y'all. Hey, set me up in the game, bro, with somebody, please. Hey, chat,
For the
please.
entire month of May, just 2 months prior. With his
Damn.
newfound audience, on August 5th, 2018, Sceptic signed to Misfits Games.
How much money do you think he's made from Fortnite? He made 50K off a tournament, but then like all of his videos in this org, not enough to retire. No.
Who wanted to work with him. By this point, Sceptic was averaging around 50,000 new Twitch followers each month. He was getting
Wow.
millions of views on his YouTube channel, consistently pulling over 1 million views per video, and on September 2018 would debut his now infamous blue hairstyle, which would become a huge part of his brand, with many referring to him as Mini Ninja, which kind of hurt for publicity, considering Ninja was the most famous Fortnite streamer around. Things were going well for Sceptic,
Oh, the good old days.
and the work began to pay off.
I am good at
In
Fortnite.
2019, still only 14 years old, Sceptic would make a video showcasing his 15
Hey, I have that computer. I have that. I can't even show you. I was going to because the cords would break.
$1,000 gaming setup, which garnered over 8 million views.
8 mil.
Clearly, Sceptic was making a huge amount of money. In the same month, Sceptic would reach 1 million subscribers on YouTube and would return to his old high school on February 6th to celebrate. In the video, it's clear to see Sceptic is held in high regard amongst his peers, with many approaching him asking for a picture, screaming
Damn.
his name in the corridors.
Hey, why that ain't me? Why is that not me?
Wanting to have a conversation with him. Imagine being 14 years old, having 1 million subscribers on YouTube, making hundreds of thousands of dollars from gaming, being famous, and all the kids in your school giving you positive attention. Sceptic seemed to be taking nothing but wins. But that was until just 8 days later.
Oh, what?
Sceptic would have his first experience of the dark side of being an influencer. On February 14th, 2019,
What happened?
Sceptic would upload the video Sceptic, the past, present, and future, where he would address a video recently uploaded by another YouTuber exposing him for faking his Fortnite videos.
I'm gonna be talking about the situation with the YouTuber exposing me over the nuke video and the gold digger video. I obviously was wrong, and I understand why I'm getting that feedback. I'm sorry that I wasted your time. I really do deeply apologize. Again, I'm 14. I'm only human.
Yeah, true. He would be in a locker. He's kind of a...
If you would keep an open mind for that,
He's cool,
I would
though.
appreciate it a lot, and if you don't, that's perfectly fine.
To be clear, Sceptic was not accused of faking his skill at the game, and his gameplay was 100% legit. It was just a small minority of his content that was more in a style of a skit and meant for entertainment. But still, this fake content didn't go down well with his audience.
What was
the video
it?
Sceptic would go on to post following this apology would see a considerable decline in views
Damn.
from his previous videos. Coincidence? I think not. Clearly a large number of his viewers had no tolerance for fake content and began avoiding his videos in their subscription feeds and homepage. This is the trouble with such a rapid rise to fame and being only 14 years old trying to run a brand.
literally, who is pressing a 14-year-old? Like, he just faked a video, like, for a skit. Hey, bro. Poor kid, bro.
Millions of dollars.
Well, people probably just held him at a high regard or like high scrutiny because he blew up so fast and he's a kid. So just both of those combined, they're like, oh, little thing, we're gonna expose him.
Sceptic was bound to make costly mistakes like this. After all,
True.
He was just a kid.
Just a
However,
kid.
things weren't completely over for Sceptic. Despite his YouTube viewership taking a small hit, he was still growing on Twitch and YouTube overall, and was certainly a hot topic. In the following month, on March 2nd, 2019, Misfits Gaming would post a mini documentary about Sceptic.
I think I watched this, yeah.
5 million views. How many 14-year-olds
Wow.
have a video about their life and personality that could attract this many viewers?
I feel bad for this kid.
The answer is practically zero.
WV?
Sceptic was one of a kind.
That was a joke.
Around
Don't
2
cancel
weeks
me.
after the release of the documentary, Sceptic found himself in the center of drama once again. When he got
No way, dude. Drama against...
after the release of the documentary,
Drama versus another kid. How about you guys just enjoy the success together, dude?
Sceptic found himself
Fight
in the
me,
center
pussy.
of drama once again when he got into an altercation with another skilled teenage Fortnite streamer, TSM Slappy. This drama was fairly minor, but amassed over 3 million
3.2.
views. Once again,
Yeah, all
showing
the
market
views
these young
and money that he
professional
lost.
Players held. Soon after this, Sceptic would collaborate with the musician Marshmello in an episode of Cooking with Marshmello. That would also go on to gain 3 million views.
He's actually getting
Following this brings us to the beginning of the
W
story
fucking
of the run up to the greatest
publicity.
Fortnite competitive event of all time, the Fortnite World Cup.
Good old dude. I think I was in Louisiana when this came out, and I was watching this as any time that I could get data, what is it called? Anytime I could get data, like off the airplane, on the bus, walking, I was just watching it just to see like any updates. It's crazy how everyone all over the world was watching it and how like much this game impacted us.
Throughout these ups and downs,
crazy.
Sceptic had been staying consistent, putting
he's
in many
on
hours
controller
a day
now?
playing Fortnite, competing to be amongst the best. Although Sceptic had killed Tfue those months ago and would dominate public lobbies every day on stream, there was some doubt amongst the competitive
Mongrel.
community of Sceptic's skill at the game and whether he could actually compete at the highest level. And with the announcement from Epic Games of the upcoming Fortnite World Cup event taking place in July 2019, this provided the perfect platform for Sceptic to prove himself and show just how good he was at the game. Sceptic joined forces with a streamer by the name of Clicks, another fellow
Clicks.
teenage Fortnite competitive player who was just 14 years old at the time. Clicks was a very small streamer, but was building a name for himself in the competitive community, dominating game after game. So Sceptic made the smart decision to team with him. Up to this point, Sceptic had only $200 of Fortnite earnings to his name, while Clicks had just 500. This team seemed the perfect match. Underrated pro player with semi-pro content creator, both around the same age. Could this be the duo to win it all?
Oh shit.
The Fortnite World Cup
This is
qualifiers
lore.
began, and weirdly, Sceptic only partaked in 2 solo weeks and didn't manage to place higher than top 1500, which
Oh, damn,
wasn't
you suck.
exactly a good look for him. Meanwhile, his duo Clix was absolutely dominating.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember.
qualifying on 3 separate occasions in solo. However,
10K?
it wasn't all bad news for Sceptic, as with the help of Clix, he qualified twice for the Fortnite World Cup in duos, winning $7,000 in the process and securing himself a place on the main stage to take part in the grand finals in July
Damn.
2019, where he and Clix would compete for the grand prize of $3 million for first place.
We got
Wow.
second in the world.
Oh, stop! Don't message me!
$50,000.
He said, hey, congrats, you qualified!
$1,000. Let's go. We qualified, Griffin.
Dude, how weak is the monitor stand?
A couple months would pass,
What?
and in the lead
By
up to the
default,
World
okay.
Cup, Sceptic would feature in 2 new mini documentaries, one of which got an incredible 13 million views.
Dude!
Things were going really well for Sceptic, and he was evidently as popular as ever. Money was pouring in from left, right, and center, and every day
I hope he saved some of
getting
it.
closer to the Fortnite World Cup. Eventually, July came around, and it was finally time for the Fortnite World Cup.
Chat, you think he saved it?
Sceptic would take a lot of the headlines.
I don't know.
This was Sceptic's moment to prove himself on the biggest stage. Having only
Jarvis.
just turned 15 recently, he would be competing live in front of millions of viewers, playing against the best Fortnite players in the world in a stadium 19,000 heads deep, with the chance to walk away with millions of dollars added to the bank.
Nades flying on in. Oh, the 150! The 150 makes the difference! Can Sceptic clutch right now?
The event didn't start well, with Clix and Sceptic making 0 appearances in the first game, presumably dying early on. In Game 2, things would go even worse for
Oh, damn.
Sceptic,
Okay.
where he would be front and center of one of the most embarrassing moments in competitive gaming history.
Wait, do I remember this?
When an enemy
Wait.
player trying to kill Sceptic gets third-partied, he looks to the main stage display to see he's on camera. Sceptic then does an
Oh,
in
I
real
remember that. Dude, that was so much drama.
life take the L emote to the player who recently died.
Wow.
But just seconds later, Metro and Mongrel swoop in and destroy him and Clix in an iconic instant karma moment.
They made the conscious decision to try to build out, but no. They back up for a moment.
Finally gets a shotgun.
Yep. Shotgun picked up. Grenades now as well. They want to go for the second elimination. And
We take the. Oh my God! We
did
got
he
some
just
track
take the
talk
L in
from
real
Sceptic.
life? Did he
Did
just
he
take
just
the
take the L in real life? It's an L. Take the L did not come from
L in
Fortnite.
real
Okay.
life?
Anyway.
Only this is land. 40, but the sticks
never
come
know,
on
man.
in. Oh, and look
Nitro
who's
Mono,
here.
third party.
Look
Hello.
who's here. NA puts up the tank DL, and EU says, no, no, no. I'm going to show which continent is best. Metro and Mongrel, full HP.
Taking opponents' walls. Look, they're just
That's
going for it.
embarrassing.
That's gonna
That is
be it.
embarrassing.
And there's no shot right there. Sceptic.
That's embarrassing.
Although somewhat embarrassing, I
Hey,
personally
clip
thought this moment
blew
was
up.
gold entertainment and demonstrated why Sceptic was so popular in content creation. Instead of focusing on the gameplay, he couldn't help but get sucked into trying to hype up the crowd. Sceptic
True.
and Clix didn't let this moment discourage them and went on to knock a handful of players in Game 3. But despite this, him and Clix were still nowhere near the top spots in the rankings table. Game 4 ended up being a complete write-off, and in Game 5, things would continue to go badly for the duo.
It's only 6 games.
Sceptic, the duo underneath. A little bit of a split for Tetra and Eclipse.
Clicks and Sceptic are only building with wood, and wood
The
gets
firework,
shredded on through,
like,
and
missile
Sceptic,
thingies,
because of that,
forgot.
Now down to just 25 HP. Tetra with the elim onto Sceptic, so it's a 2 versus 1. Clicks now all by himself.
I thought Clicks was, like, cracked.
There's no shot right there as he goes down. The day of struggles for Sceptic and Clicks continue.
With only one
Damn.
game left, the dream of winning seemed gone, and Sceptic and Clix would once again find themselves in battle with Metro and Mongrel in the early game. They managed to escape both alive, but things just kept going wrong.
Like they had to
for the
run away.
duo. As soon after their escape, they were rushed by another team, and Clix would be quickly knocked down, seeing Sceptic in a 2v1 situation. But Sceptic wasn't going to give up.
Damn.
that easy.
Bro, that's a classic
Clicks
skin.
does get knocked by the stink. Sceptic now at 150.
That's a booba skin. I remember.
Stink grenade to the face again, and with only 2 builds left, Clicks now knocked, and nades flying on in. Oh, the 150! The 150 makes the difference! Can Sceptic clutch right now? You see the panic
Wait.
stink, he actually stinks himself right
He's
there.
insane.
Sceptic with no builds, relying on just this hand cannon. One goes through, wall in place, not gonna happen as of yet. Tries to take a shot.
Oh my God!
gosh!
Wow.
The clutch from
Wow.
Sceptic.
After this clutch,
That's insane.
Sceptic would eventually die
And then just from that blows up even more money.
in the mid-game, thus concluding his Fortnite
He probably made at least like 600K off of his entire career.
World Cup
Right?
campaign. And with all said and done, Sceptic and Clix finished in the 35th place and took home $50,000. Although the
50K?
performance was somewhat of a disappointment, considering the two were fairly new to playing together and were against the best players in the world, it was a solid performance. And for Sceptic as a content creator, with his clutch and take the L moments, he can take a lot of positives away from this event. As
Exactly.
he's bound to have new viewers flooding to his YouTube and Twitch channels
True.
after these iconic moments. However,
More than
it
600K?
quickly become apparent that things weren't going well behind closed doors.
Uh-oh.
When just 2 days after their performance, Clix would announce on Twitter that he is split up from Sceptic and will no longer be his duos partner.
I'm obviously splitting with Sceptic as duos. He DM'd me and said, do you want to show duo? I carried my own weight, could we duo? And I told him, bro, you're a good player, but I don't think we fit as a duo.
And it would seem Sceptic
Fair.
didn't take kindly to this
Uh-oh,
news,
drama.
firing back in his own tweets saying, I split with Clix, looking for a new duo that believes in teamwork.
Fortnite
and
drama.
chemistry." This definitely
Dude, it's crazy how, dude, there was like entire ecosystems of community because of Fortnite. Like you could ask one person like who they watched. They could have watched Clicks and Sceptic, whatever. When someone else could have just been watching Ninja and Dakotas. Like, it is insane. Like, it was like its own ecosystem. That's how big Fortnite was.
across well and seemed very passive aggressive, with the Fortnite community clearly siding with Clix over Sceptic in this situation. Soon after this, Clix would go live on his Twitch stream to address the beef.
I'm gonna do nothing but be respectful to him. This is passive aggressive what he wrote, and you guys know that. That's just passive aggressive. That's absolutely immature, and that wasn't needed. I told him I don't want to be duos. I don't really know why he said
5
that,
mil tops,
that he
maybe.
split for me, but obviously it's just it's immaturity. I'm not gonna really say anything.
It's hard to say who is telling the truth in this situation, but to me it seems fairly obvious that Clix was the one to initiate the breakup, and Sceptic's ego was hurting, so he wanted to come across on Twitter as if he was actually the one to initiate the breakup.
I'm gonna be honest, I've been nothing but respectful and mature to Sceptic as we split. He even messaged me like he carried me, which I completely understand. I didn't really perform too well. I didn't want to duo with him. Sceptic's a good player. I have nothing against him.
How is Clix doing right now? And this is, dude, Clix. Look, this is a new channel, 1.7 million views. Let's see. He's still doing really good. I guess we know who won in the end.
With how he's thinking.
Ninja made
or how he's
50 mil.
saying it,
Oh,
you
I
know
forgot
what
about
mean?
creator
I
mode
think it's
code.
understandable that Sceptic
That's crazy.
was hurt by Clix not wanting to play with him anymore, but going straight to Twitter, making passive-aggressive comments,
Should have been behind closed doors.
blocking Clix and claiming to carry him comes across rude and disrespectful. Considering how they were supposed to be close friends, and how much Clix had done to help Sceptic in the competitive scene. But Sceptic would soon come around, and the two would appear to squash the beef, with Sceptic tweeting, Clix and I just didn't mesh well as a duo. He's a beast at the
Why does he have an
game now,
NFT monkey profile picture now? Oh, he fell off heavy.
the best players. I wish him nothing but the best and hope he finds a great duo. The following couple months after this
Gucci?
drama went well for Sceptic,
Easy.
but towards the end of 2019, things would rapidly begin to fall apart.
He's in Luminosity.
And this would prove to be the beginning of the decline of Sceptic's career. In just half a year, Sceptic's YouTube views fell a massive 75%, going from 5 million views in August 2019 to just 1 million.
If he rode that wave in 2020, because of COVID and everything, he probably could have still be relevant. I don't know if he gave up, but Among Us, huge game, should have profited.
In January 2020, this decline was having similar effects across his other social media.
Okay, who cares about Instagram? 723K.
Why were Sceptic's viewers disappearing? It's not abundantly clear. However, it is no secret that Fortnite was growing stale around this point in time, and pretty much all content creators were seeing a drop in viewership, as the game was seeing a decrease in player count. Long gone were the days of Ninja breaking records on Twitch, Twitch, and Fortnite dominating the pop culture of the youth. People were growing
Oh,
up
hell
with
no.
Fortnite and moving
It's crazy
to
how
new
Fortnite is still
games.
around.
And this is the danger of being a content creator that sticks exclusively
To one game.
If
That's
that
the danger.
game becomes irrelevant, so do you.
You gotta
Having
be able to
said that,
switch.
Fortnite certainly wasn't dead, and perhaps adding more salt to the wound, Sceptic's ex-duo
Fuck the XQC doing?
Clicks had been absolutely crushing it since their split
Yep.
after the World Cup.
And he made his own clicks box fighting, which me and my friends still do every now and again. 5.7 mil.
Is more successful than ever and has been the most viewed English Fortnite streamer for 2 years running. All
Easy.
At the same time, Clicks has been maintaining his elite level of skill in the game, which can be proven by him recently dominating and winning a solo cash cup.
Damn. Hey, he broke
The
him
same
up.
certainly can't be said for Sceptic, and with videos such as
Am I still washed? Why I'm washed? You have to be terrible to make a video like that.
Why I'm Washed, it's clear
That's
Sceptic
unfortunate.
was nowhere near
Karma.
the standard he once was. Sceptic was no longer a hot topic. He was no longer seen as one of the best players in the game. And of course, with growing up, he no
Damn.
longer stood out as being the youngest kid
Yeah.
around who was cracked at video games.
True,
Throughout
true, true.
2020, his viewership would fall further and further. And by November 2020, Sceptic's monthly YouTube views were down to 290,000. It's almost hard to fathom these kind of numbers, considering where Sceptic was just over a year ago. But it
Damn.
wasn't just a loss of viewership. Sceptic actually ended up losing over 10,000 subscribers in the same month. And
Damn. Actual haters. Why? Okay. If I stop watching a YouTuber, I just stop watching them. I never unsubscribe. I mean, I guess it's probably worse to keep being subscribed, but still, that's another level of
things
hating.
would not improve in 2021. Sceptic would change his thumbnail format in an attempt to revive his channel, but it was to no avail. He was
Damn.
struggling to pull 20,000 views on a large amount of his content. On top of this, he was uploading at a far slower rate than when he initially burst onto
That's
the scene
unfortunate.
in 2018. And to make things worse, a large amount of his comment section was dominated by people saying things like,
Man, I remember when this guy
Definition
killed
of
Tfue.
This guy, bro, fell off. 1.3 million subs and only 4K views. You fell off hard. Now,
Stop
I can't say
hating.
exactly what was going on with Sceptic, but in my opinion, this viewership decline, lack of uploads, and lack of streams were likely due to a lack of motivation.
Oh,
Why
100%.
would Sceptic push himself to upload more content when with each video he posted, he would get lower views than ever, and every video would be plagued with comments from people saying he fell off. Remember,
That's so
by
messed
this point
up.
in his career, Sceptic had made hundreds of thousands,
I hope he invested
if
it.
not
100
millions of dollars.
Okay, that's a
Did
guarantee.
he really need to post YouTube videos anymore? Sceptic was growing
Ooh.
up fast and had recently turned 17 years old.
Oh, shit.
Perhaps playing Fortnite for 8+ hours a day, constantly streaming and working on YouTube videos just wasn't of interest to him anymore. And this theory was supported by a post to his Instagram in mid-2021,
Damn.
clearly showing he had been focusing a lot of his time in the gym. And on top of all of this, it would seem Sceptic was
Can't say the
struggling
same.
with finding happiness despite his huge financial success.
You won $50,000 playing World Cup. How weren't you happy? Money definitely doesn't make you happy. Money gives you freedom. 1 equals yes, 2 equals no. Do you think money makes you happy? I can just tell in my chat that you guys are gonna be shocked later on in life. How are you gonna be unhappy with 3 million in your bank? Bro, you're gonna be so shocked later in life. I want you guys to remember this conversation we're having right now.
I mean,
To me, this seemed like
I feel like money, he's kind of right. Money can and can't make happiness, but
insinuation.
because like I'd be happy with $1 million. I'd be good, but that gives you freedom, which can then lead to happiness, but then it could lead to bad stuff.
Sceptic,
He's right.
He wasn't feeling very happy, and I don't think it's hard to see
Feel
why
bad
this
for the
could be
boy.
the case. Let's be honest, streaming full-time isn't exactly the most
XQC,
healthy
Asmongold.
lifestyle. Spending 8 hours a day, devoid of physical interaction, skipping meals, not getting sunlight, with a constant expectation to entertain. And even for someone of Sceptic's
Hey, that's me,
age,
bro. Hey,
grinding
chat.
90s for hours
That's me, bro.
on end and trying to be a pro gamer can be more draining than you'd perhaps believe. Sure, the pay can be incredible, but money and fame can't supplement everything in life.
It's because these YouTubers and Twitch streamers go too hard. when they're at the top. Obviously, to sustain that, they needed to learn early on that to take breaks is okay. But especially at the height of Fortnite, taking breaks, you're off. Like, that's kind of how competitive it was.
The next part of Sceptic's story, which seemed to...
Same with Ninja. Ninja kind of fell off after taking like a month break with his wife. I remember it. And that's when he saw the biggest drop in his sub count.
...contradict his prior statements, alluding to his lack of interest in money. When towards the end of 2021, Sceptic would continue to slow down on uploading content to YouTube and live streaming on Twitch, and appeared to push his professional gaming roots to the side in replacement of his newfound interest for NFTs.
Oh my gosh.
Sceptic would post to his Twitter saying,
Ew!
First NFT project. This whole space has been super intriguing to me. But Sceptic wasn't done.
I bet he made a lot of money off of it though. That's stupid.
He would tweet, just spent $38,000 on a JPEG, adding a mutant ape to his collection
Ew!
of NFTs.
NFTs are so stupid, chat.
Very much down.
And now people are trying to add them to video games. Keep it away. I don't want any part of it. That's my take.
His already dwindling audience. Relatability is one of the key metrics that makes content creators successful.
True.
And let's just say, flaunting the fact you spend the average person's yearly salary on a JPEG image isn't exactly the most
there go price gum
thing in the world. Not long after this, Sceptic would begin promoting a variety of NFT projects on his Twitter.
Fell off.
Such as, teamed up with my friends to give away some
no free promo AW.
Sceptic's fans had come to follow him for his elite Fortnite gameplay and personality, not for NFTs. And these kind of tweets were beginning to annoy his followers, and to no surprise, that month Sceptic would lose 550 of his Twitter followers. Sceptic was more than welcome to find new hobbies and interests, but in terms of trying to maintain a career as a gaming influencer, moving far away from your roots at the same time as seemingly promoting the idea of spending thousands of dollars on JPEG images probably wasn't a good play. Things would get even more questionable when on October 27th, 2021, Sceptic would announce the start of his very own NFT project.
So stupid.
Proud to announce my first project in the NFT scene.
Not gonna be your average pump and dump.
Around 2 months. Not going to be your average influencer pump.
Deleted by author.
The Discord server and tweet have since been deleted, so I would naturally assume the project was a complete failure. I don't know why this was, but I think we all know that influencers and NFT projects don't tend to go well together.
Exactly,
Just
that's
over
why.
A month later, on December 2nd,
All my homies hate
Sceptic
NFTs.
would appear to reacquaint himself with his roots in gaming, tweeting, I think it's my time to finally come back.
Only 500 likes.
But these words were short-lived, as just a few weeks later, when 2022 came around, Sceptic would move further away from Fortnite than ever before and practically disappear from the internet. Sceptic would go missing from his Instagram with no posts from December 26th,
So what happened to him?
until June 30th, 2022. His YouTube would see a similar treatment, with him uploading a video on 27th.
That's the NFT effect, chat.
Then disappearing until July 9th. And presumably he would also abandon his Twitch channel over the same time period. However, Sceptic wasn't completely missing, and he would stay surprisingly active on his Twitter over this period of time.
Web3.
But it wasn't exactly riveting content, as throughout January and March, just about every single tweet Sceptic would make would be revolving around NFTs.
How'd that work?
Notably, the majority of these tweets focused on a project Sceptic founded called Boxer Apes. He would tweet the following: in case you didn't know, I'm a founder of Boxer Apes.
We do not care.
Retweet to get whitelisted for Boxer Apes. The Boxer Apes Discord is slowly opening. He would then tweet, we broke Discord, it's too lit in here, and also provided a video where the Discord group would appear to be extremely active. However, if we fast forward a year to as of when I'm making this video, the Twitter account for Boxer Apes
So bad.
Take of that.
Smoking that back, smoking that back.
For the next few months, Sceptic would continue to have 0 uploads to his YouTube channel, 0 pictures uploaded to his Instagram, and persist with tweets about NFTs or random giveaways. That was until July 9th when Sceptic would return to YouTube with a video that amassed 30,000 views. Soon after,
Why would he not like make like a what's
21st,
happening
Sceptic would
video?
announce on his Twitter of his intentions to get back to YouTube after inactivity. But once again, he would not follow through on this claim and wouldn't post another video to his channel until over a month later on August 29th. Then after this, Sceptic would disappear again, and his YouTube channel wouldn't see another upload for a month and a half until October 14th. A couple weeks after this upload, Sceptic would make what would prove to be his final tweet on October 27th, 2022. And since then, he has been completely missing.
He's just trying to farm engagement.
YouTube wouldn't be completely inactive just yet. And on November 17th, Sceptic would post perhaps his worst performing video yet, gaining just 4.8 thousand views. The comments on this video continue to follow the trend of negativity from what is left of his audience.
Damn.
Comments such as, fell off so hard, 920 views in one day.
I feel so bad.
To this guy.
I'm sorry.
Sceptic would then
I
post another
apologize.
video
That's not
just
funny.
5 days
It's
later,
just
but
because of
once again,
NFTs.
it wasn't received particularly well. He would then go another full month with no uploads until December 26th, 2022.
Okay, pretty recent.
He would post what would prove to be the last video uploaded to his channel as of making this video in February 2020.
Why did he not like make like a video
2 months
addressing the drama?
Upload since. Considering Sceptic has disappeared for months before, it is natural to assume this is just a break. However, when you couple this with the inactivity on his other social medias,
Might be
his
it.
last post on Instagram being 25th of December 2022, his last Twitch stream 3 months ago, his last post on TikTok 22nd of July 2022, and
That's
last
crazy.
post on Twitter October 2022. This may well be the last we ever see of Sceptic. From a practically overnight rise to fame and fortune at just 14 years old, competing at the Fortnite World Cup, interviews from mainstream media, appearances with celebrities, and having the dream job of many teenagers.
Myth fell off too,
Would fade out,
but he's doing good still.
quickly as it came to fruition. However, despite all the comments saying he fell off, let's not forget this. Sceptic achieved more in his life before even reaching adulthood than most of us will throughout our entire lives.
Hey,
Sceptic
chill,
is
chill.
Still just 18 years old, and thanks to his hard work, he has the financial means to do just about whatever he pleases with his life. It's
Lucky.
easy to discredit Sceptic and title him as that Fortnite kid who fell off, but think how much he grew up over these last few years. He's not 14 anymore. People change, passions and interests change. Maybe streaming isn't for him anymore. Sceptic's story serves as a reminder to the struggles and challenges of finding fame and financial success so young, and more so, maintaining it as you grow up.
Good video. Actual good video. That was really good. He fell off, bro, but hey,